There are very few instances when filing for bankruptcy is an easy and obvious answer. You have tens of thousands of dollars in medical bills or credit card bills or a personal or business loan that you can never repay. More often, people have a hard time admitting it is time to get help, and then it's just too late. So here to explain when it is the right time to explore your options, we have attorney Gigi Wink from Wink & Wink. Gigi, you and your husband specialize in bankruptcy and debt relief. And you said there really are some telltale signs out there people should look out for.
Well, the easy case is where you're being sued, you're being garnished, you're in foreclosure, you've had a repossession. It's pretty obvious to most people then that it's time to look for help, because bankruptcy can absolutely help in all of those situations. A closer case is when you feel like you're limping along, you're making it, but you're maybe about to miss a mortgage payment or a car payment, or you're charging necessities on your credit card to have the cash to pay the minimums.
Okay, yeah, we're looking at those right now, some of the ones that are close call. This is when you're getting, it's not so obvious, but you're getting there.
You're getting there.
Okay.
You're thinking about doing a balance transfer. We always call that robbing Peter to pay Paul. That doesn't normally work out as a long-term way to manage your debt. Or you're thinking about liquidating retirement accounts to pay your unsecured debt. That's a sure sign you should get help, get a free consultation, and learn what your options are.
Yeah, and you've told us before that people who are, considering that, tapping into the retirement fund, don't ever do that, because that's a safe account
It is.
of money.
It's protected. It's supposed to be there for your retirement, for your later years, and so no creditor can take that away from you. So if you're at the point where you are thinking about taking out retirement to pay medical bills, to pay unsecured debt like a personal loan or a credit card, really time to get a free consultation and find out what other debt relief options you have.
Yeah, because it is a noble thought to think, okay, I'm going to use my money and pay these bills.
Yeah.
But what so many people, you've told me, find themselves in the situation is they use all of their retirement fund and they're still so far in debt that they still have to.
It didn't solve the problem, and now they don't have that safety zone, safety net for later. There's another situation that looks like you think you've got it together. You're making your minimum payments every month, but you're not able to make any more than that. And Mike and I at Wink & Wink, we call that the debt treadmill.
Oh, that's
because
a good term,
you're going.
The debt treadmill.
You're still going. You're making progress. You're not late. You're not in default, but you're never going to get ahead. You're never going to chip away at the balance. It could take you 20 or 30 years to get out from under that. And so what I always tell my clients is, think of this as a business decision. The business is you. It's your family. And where are you going to be 10 or 20 years from now if all of your disposable income is going to paying off this debt that you're never really making a dent in?
I mean, there are so many families out there, really in different financial brackets who all kind of fall into that pattern, that debt treadmill pattern.
Absolutely. And so, is it right for everyone to think about declaring bankruptcy in that situation? No. But in certain situations it is. We have high earner clients who are making well above what we call the median income here, who choose to file a Chapter 13 because the law allows you to lock in your unsecured debt and pay it off over 5 years without interest accruing. And so if you're at that situation where you're going, I'm not able to contribute to my 401k. I'm not able to save for retirement. It's all going to this unsecured debt that's inched up over the years, and it's just eating every extra dime you have. It might be worth at least getting a free consultation to see what the options are.
Yeah, it seems like it's really never too early to have a consultation and see what your situation is and if you can improve it. But it does seem like it can be too late to get help.
It can be. And there's no harm in getting educated. That's learn what your options are. Don't wait for the missed mortgage payment, for the missed car payments where you're vulnerable to repossession. Don't wait until you miss a credit card payment. Then you go into default interest, and that's when it really becomes kind of a runaway situation. So I agree. It never is too early to find out what your options are if you're feeling pressured by your debt.
Yeah, you want to get ahead of it. Well, tell me a little bit about, you and Mike, how long you've been in business helping so many people here in Colorado?
Yeah, I believe we're in our 8th year. We met in law school at CU Boulder, so we're a real small Colorado company, family owned. We like to treat our clients like family. It's very important to us. Just doing this every day for a living, we want to feel like we're helping people and giving good customer service. That's our #1 thing. We give our clients our cell phone numbers, and
yeah, they deal with you all directly.
They do. I think if you're paying for an attorney, you should have access to your attorney. You don't want to feel like you're calling and being blocked by the people answering the phone, and that's just not the case with our company.
And real quickly, I just want to, you to reiterate, you've told me before that when you do file bankruptcy, I mean, there is a way for families to keep their homes and, and some cars, because you have to have transportation for work.
Yes, the bankruptcy exemptions help you save and protect those things that are needed for your fresh start. So you get to keep a good amount of equity in your home, $60,000 equity, or I'm sorry, it changed in July, $75,000 equity if you're under 60. If you're over 60, 105. You get to keep up to 2 vehicles, $7,500 each. So a married couple can double that amount. And then there's exemptions for your household goods, your clothing, jewelry, and
so
of
many
course
things
retirement.
you can do to keep your family and your life intact. You just got to get ahead of it. So call Wink and Wink now for a free consultation and start developing a plan for yourself. Call 888-NOW-WINK. That's 888-669-9465. You can also find them online at winkandwink.com. They have a lot of information on their website, so you can check that out as well. winkandwink.com. Well, buying your dream home doesn't have to